I just got home from work and I was asked if I wanted to switch teams at work and work at Apple Park, which is the spaceship as you've seen all over the internet. And I said yes right away. I totally want to work at Apple Park because it's amazing. Like, I worked at buildings around Apple Park and they're okay, but Apple Park is just way better. The amenities, the gym, the open floor plan, everything's just amazing at Apple Park. I am so lucky I got this opportunity to work at Apple Park. I feel like I've been wanting to work at Apple Park since I got into Apple, and I finally get to work at Apple Park. During my commute, I usually work or study something new in my field, and I also came into the office early today so that I can get my workout in on campus because campus gym is super nice. My commute was. Like, I had to take 2 different work shuttles to get to my previous office, and it was so exhausting. But now that I get to work at Apple Park, it's just one stop and everything's there. We all know the importance of working out, so yeah, that's why I'm doing it. I'm working out my abs and a bit of back today. I definitely love fitness classes, but I feel like those are super supplementary to my whole workout routine because, you know, they just tell you what to do and try to give you a full body workout, but there's not always like a ton of space in there. You have to share space with other people, and it's not the same as just working out on your own at the gym. Like, at the gym, you can specifically target different muscles and build your physique that way, whereas fitness classes are more supplementary. I've been super busy working on this project at work, and I'm sort of in charge of it. I am in charge of it for like building it and making it look as expected, and I can't say much more than that. I'm really excited. I feel like a lot of creative freedom on this project and really glad to be here, and I have a new manager who is so supportive
So I am having a much better experience at work. Also, in this frame, I'm not working at my desk because everything's confidential there, so I'm filming in the cafeteria, which is even nicer, in my opinion. So, life updates. I've been absolutely loving David Goggins. He's a runner, ultramarathon athlete, Navy SEAL, super incredible human being that has written the book Can't Hurt Me, which I've read about a year ago. And lately I've been watching a lot of his motivational YouTube videos, which is extremely motivational. It's the push that I've been needing. In one of the videos, he says, peace, happiness, enlightenment can all be found through suffering, and I totally get that. I feel like I scroll through social media trying to find something. And I know that if I suffer by like working or like exercising, I know that I'll find that thing that I've been looking for through hard work, not scrolling through social media, not watching TV, just anything that gives me a dopamine rush is not where peace, happiness, and enlightenment is, and it's definitely through suffering. And when I say suffer, I mean in a sense that like I don't always feel like working, like using my brain, but sometimes like you just have to do it. Like you just have to suffer through it regardless of how you feel. And then on the other side of that, you achieve stuff. You feel a sense of reward because you've done something difficult and you got a better outcome than you expected. So that's what I mean, and that's what I think he means as well. So I always eat my greens every day, whether that's a green smoothie or a salad. Everyone knows you should eat your vegetables, but like why? Besides, it's healthy for us. Like, why is it healthy? So here I'm choosing tofu as my protein. I like tofu more than the other protein options for the salad bar. And I also got baby kale, which is one of the top 3 leafy greens based on either the book Eat to Live or How Not to Die. The author is a doctor who says like the top leafy greens with the highest nutrients is spinach, kale, or arugula. Like it's definitely not in butter lettuce or any kind of lettuce, even though sometimes on occasion I will have lettuce, but I know that that doesn't have as high of a nutrient as spinach or kale or arugula. And I need a salad because it gives me energy throughout the day. Whereas if I eat a burger with like maybe a piece of lettuce and some tomato and a pickle, like I know that's not going to give me the energy I need to exercise every day and perform well at work. And then the rest of the toppings like bell peppers, cucumbers, chickpeas, black beans, those are all good for your skin and your brain health, which is why I chose all of them. So after lunch, I'm gonna go to my desk and do more work, and then around 6 p.m. I take the shuttle back to San Francisco, and then we're gonna go to a Y Combinator event that I was invited to, and yeah. At a Y Combinator event, okay, I'm not an influencer, so I don't get invited to influencer events, but I do get invited to tech events. So I went to a Y Combinator event after work, and this was just a few days before the Silicon Valley Bank collapse, which is all over the news. And so the point of this like little event was to like introduce all these startups that Y Combinator is backing, and they're basically pitching to engineers to try to get developers to come to their company. I wasn't there for that reason. I was just there for like hanging out with friends and to network and see what kind of startups people are creating. Anyway, then a few days later, the Silicon Valley Bank collapsed, and me, who I've been working in tech for a while, and I know other people who have worked in tech for longer than me, they don't know what Silicon Valley Bank is, and I didn't know either. And turns out they back a lot of the investors who run venture capital firms in Silicon Valley, I guess. So Y Combinator is one of the VC firms, and yeah, they're having issues because of the Silicon Valley Bank collapse. So I thought it was funny to mention because this is like happening in real time in my life, and it's so interesting to be a part of history because I know that in the future this is probably going to be in the history books. I don't know. What do you think?